Jill Anderson, you chased an angle of the story that involves a law going back to 1997 that passed in 2003 about a young woman who was killed by a driver who fell asleep at the wheel.
Most of the discussion surrounding this is whether or not the driver who crashed had been awake for 24 hours. I wanted to find out why that's the key issue here. So I looked into something called Maggie's Law. Now, Maggie McDonnell was killed in a car accident in 1997 by a man who had been up for more than 30 hours and had been using drugs throughout that process. The jury found that there was no law against sleep-deprived driving, and since the man wasn't high at the time of the accident, he got off with a $200 fine and a suspended license. So I chased the story to Sewell, New Jersey, spoke to Carole McDonnell, who's Maggie's mother. She told me that she led the charge to make driving while sleep-deprived a crime.
The man that killed Maggie had not slept in 30 hours. He fell asleep at the wheel, crossed 2 lanes of highway, hit her head on, and received a $200 fine. There was no law and no justice. That's why there's Maggie's Law today.
In 2003, Maggie's Law, sponsored by Senate President Steve Sweeney, passed, so now anyone who causes a fatal accident after being awake for more than 24 hours can be charged with vehicular manslaughter. Senator Sweeney actually agreed with that, issued a statement saying that the driver is entitled to his day in court, but if the allegations are true, it's a reminder of why Maggie's Law was so necessary. Sleep deprivation is the same or can be just as hazardous as drugs and alcohol.
It's important to draw a distinction, I think, between a guy that was up all night doing crack or somebody that goes to a party and gets drunk and acts irresponsible compared to a guy that potentially was just trying to, get to the next stop and work hard and provide for his family. I mean, to me, they are a different set of circumstances.
If you've been up for a long period of time because you're working hard, or if you've been up for a long period of time because you've been partying, studies show that you're impaired.
Walmart already released their statement talking about he was certainly not working for 24 hours. So you see already the separation from Walmart to the driver. And it seems like the weight of the world is going to come down on this guy. And my question is, do you think this would be as severe if it were not a celebrity that were involved in the accident?
It's upsetting that it happened to Tracy Morgan and all the other ones in the car with him. But like I said, now the nation sees firsthand what I saw 17 years ago.
High-speed